Good evening. In this video, I'm going to make a demo for Lab 3 of the DevOps Security and Compliance course. For this lab, we were tasked to help a fictional company called Mapo Tech Solutions. And the challenge that the company is facing is that currently developers are bypassing the organizational requirements and they are deploying the resources all over the world. They are also not respecting the tagging policy, and they are also creating publicly accessible IP addresses. So for this lab, the task was to prevent developers from bypassing these requirements by creating 3 policies. The first policy is to block the creation of VMs to only not only VMs, to block the creation of resources to only be created within the Canada Central region. Also to enforce the tagging policy by requiring any resources being created to have the project name tag, and block the creation of public IP addresses. So for this lab, I created 3 policies, one called only Canada Central, second one called deny public IP, and the third one called require project name tag. So, and I then bundled these 3 policies together into this initiative called Mapotech Secure Foundation. So let me quickly go through the policies. So this is the first policy of only Canada Central. As you can see here, it's restricting the resources to belong into the Canada Central location. The second policy is denying the creation of public IP addresses. You can see it from here. And then the third policy is requiring to always have a project name tag for each resource. So these 3 policies, they were grouped together and they were included into this initiative, and this is going to help ensure that these 3 policies are consistently applied to whichever resource, to whichever level I want them to assign. So I assigned this initiative to a resource group that I created for this lab, and let me try to see if after assigning it to the resource group, it's going to help to enforce these policies. So first, let's try to create a VM that is in East US. I'm trying to create a VM that is in East US, and I'm going to see if it's going to give me a message telling me that I need to put my VM in the Canada Central region. So you can see here that as of now, these 2 policies are not being respected. The policy only Canada Central and also the policy require project name are not being respected. So I can come here and then fix it, then move the VM to Canada Central, and also include the tag project name. Instead of project names, I can put project name, and then I do region create. So now if I click here, it should not give me any message. So now it's saying deny public IP. That's because of the networking section. I chose to allow public IP, but if I use none, then I do create again, then I should not receive any error message. So as you can see, the validation passed, so this is okay. So let me go to the storage account. So if I try to create a storage account, and let's put a tag that is not project name, let's put project names, and I'll get an error. So here I need to put project name. If I put project name, to review and create. I'm not getting any error message. The same for public IP address. If I try to create an public IP address within this resource group where the policy initiative was assigned, it should give me an error message telling me that it's not allowed. As you can see here from the detail, it's saying deny public IP address. Policy is not being respected. These are the tasks that were conducted throughout this lab. To conclude, so the major lesson learned was that Azure Policy is a powerful tool that is used for enforcing and implementing proactive governance. Also, the policy initiatives, they are very useful, especially when you are trying to group different policies to ensure that they are enforced consistently. Thank you.